Hello, friends. I want to give you a short story of how a random guy, a Kenyan expat living in South Africa, called me one morning and said, "Mr. Lone Traveler, my family and I are your biggest fans. Why don't you come down to South Africa and enjoy our hospitality for some few days?" Shout out to my brother John Mwangi and your family. Well, that was around January, and around March 20th, I said, Yebo. And so I packed my bags and went, with one of my goals being visiting the biggest ghettos in Africa, that is Soweto. So here I was about to board the plane. It was a very cold morning, around 12 noon East African time, and I had a short layover in Entebbe, Kampala, Uganda. I'm at Entebbe Airport, and I'm waiting to take a 4 hours journey to Johannesburg, South Africa. So I landed sometime last night. It was around 8 p.m. local time, but 9 p.m. East African time. I'm told that Kenya is 1 hour ahead of South Africa. I was very tired, and so I went straight to bed. So this is the beautiful city of Johannesburg, the capital of South Africa. And as I told you, I'm making my way to Soweto, which is one of the suburbs of Johannesburg, but it's like a town on its own. The place is very historic, and trust me, hii nayo mtapenda.
How are you? Say Unjani. Yeah. How are you? How are you? And so, how do I respond? Diapila. Diapila. Yeah. Diapila. Gabona. Diapila. Yeah. So what? Yeah. Unjani. Let's say, how are you? Unjani. Diapila. Nice. Yeah. It's easy to learn. Yeah, if you stay with me, maybe 2 weeks or that. I'm telling you. But I only have 2 days here. Yeah. I'm gone. Yeah. But I must come back. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, everybody when we came here, they start to learn SEO. Oh, sure. Yeah, they start to learn SEO. So very nice. It's a very nice one. And who are the guys who talk like? Okay. Who are the guys that talk like? I've seen them. Yeah, it's what language is that? Yeah, it's the Zulu and the Xhosa. Oh, the Xhosa. Yeah, the Xhosa and the Zulu is the same. It's the same when you talk, communicate. Oh, without a problem, it's same. So you understand each other? Yes. Ah, nice. Yeah, that language for Mandela. Oh, Mandela is a Xhosa. Oh. Yeah, it's a Xhosa Mandela. Oh. Yeah. Zuma, you know Zuma? I know Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma is a Zulu. Oh, really? Yeah, he's a Zulu. I know that guy. I know that guy. If you know Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Oh, never heard of that. Maybe Malema. You know Malema? Oh, Malema. Yeah. Malema is a pedi. A pedi? Yeah. Ah, nice. It's a pedi, that one. What about Ramaphosa? Ramaphosa Chivenda. Oh, Venda. Yeah. I think I've only heard of Zulu and Xhosa. No. So they have a language. Separate language. Ah, nice. Separate language, Chivenda. Ah. Venda. So where are the Zulu from? Are they from the Cape Town side or the Durban side? Durban side. Oh, Durban side and here. And here. Yeah. So you have a lot of Zulu here. Too much. Oh. Yeah, when you talk to Zulu, it's easy to get it. Yeah. Ah, nice. Yeah. That's like a mining area. That side? Yeah. Before? Yeah. Yeah. What was mined there? Yeah, before. Yeah, all that place. Gold or what? All that place is a mine before. What mineral? It's a gold. Oh, gold? Yeah. Oh. This province is province for the gold. Oh. And the Mpumalanga is for the coin. Ah. The Rustenburg is for the what? The platinum. Yeah. Wow. gold in South Africa.
Too much.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I was reading about that when I was a young kid. We were taught back then in Kenya.
Yeah.
Gold in South Africa.
Yeah.
Children, when you go to school, you read about that.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Really?
They tell us there's a lot of gold here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much here. Gold.
So nice.
This province is province of the gold.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the province?
It is Gauteng.
About 10. How 10?
Gauteng.
Ah.
Jozi.
Jones.
Yeah.
I also had to ask for his opinion on xenophobia, where they say that South Africans don't like other Africans. You know, the issue of immigration is a serious problem in most developed countries.
Every country of Africa is here. It is here, my brother.
What's too much?
If Zimbabwe and Malawi, it's too much over here. It's overloaded. But not paper. Yeah, you see, no paper. People of Mozambique.
Yep. Hey.
Because if you drive now to go to Mozambique, you drive 4 hours, you reach there.
Oh, so it's not that far?
It's not far, Mozambique.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah. So there are people, they're coming all over here.
Yeah, yes.
Ah.
I especially at Zimbabwe, I don't think Zimbabwe, the people, everybody of Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, the country.
Yeah, it's here. I'm telling you.
So it's like South Africa is like the US to them. So we come here to find opportunities or something.
Yeah, exactly, my brother.
I see, I get it. I get it.
To make a man this province, it's easy.
It's easier.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's easy. I survive here. Yes, when you come here, as this one. Oh, this is the chief you say Orlando Pirates.
Is it a movie?
It's not a movie, it's the Orlando Pirates.
It's a place.
Team for soccer.
Oh, I've heard about it. Yeah, sure. I've heard about it.
Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leader, the manager of the Orlando Pirates, they stay at houses.
Ah, very
Yeah, stay at houses. His eighth location is not a suburb.
Yeah.
It's a location.
It's a nice place, I see.
No, it's not a nice place.
It's not a nice place?
Yeah, it's too much nice place around here.
Oh.
That side of Uruleni side. And
Ah.
it's fun, Pretoria.
Pretoria.
Yes.
So Pretoria is this side.
He knows that side.
So that side.
It's that side.
Ah.
This is a camp here for soldiers.
Oh. So it's a barrack.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, this is a camp for soldiers. Civilian soldiers.
More.
You know Kaizer Chiefs?
Oh. Kaizer Chief?
Team for Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, I've heard about them.
It's that side, the village of that Kaizer Chiefs.
Ah, nice.
That side.
Nice.
It's not far from here.
Ah.
If I drive to go there now, I take maybe 4 minutes to 5 minutes. It's that side.
Oh.
Yeah.
See? No, this is Soweto.
Yeah, all of that goes to Soweto. I think that side. It's too big, that location.
I see. So it's like another city.
Huh?
It's like another town.
It's not a town.
Yeah.
It's a location.
A location.
Yeah, it's a location, it's not a town. It's the homes of the people.
Super. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah. I see.
So we have a hostel. You know hostel? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's too much hostel.
Oh.
That hostel, they stay Zulus on. Not any nation.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
So Zulu is that? They're that big.
Yeah, is a first fighter for white people. Yeah, to get freedom.
Oh, really? Zulu?
Yes.
Ah, nice. So even back in my country, like in Kenya, my tribe, we fought for independence.
Okay.
Really hard. We fought the British and won.
Okay. Yeah.
In 1963.
963.
Yeah.
It's too long to get a freedom.
Yeah, but we got nothing to show for it. Corruption is too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, so the white guy went, but another white black guy came in.
Hmm.
You get it?
I know. See, this one is a hospital.
This is
Oh, that place is a hospital.
Oh, it's a big hospital.
Here's a big starting up there.
Ah.
Hold up. That's right. Saturn, that's it.
So it's like it's a public transport
Yes.
system.
Yeah.
I see. We heard so much about Soweto in Kenya. For the struggle, the African who struggled against the white man. We read so much about Soweto.
Okay.
In fact, there are a lot of places back in Nairobi called Soweto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that side, you have a Soweto that side.
Yeah, like it's named after this Soweto now.
Okay.
Because this Soweto resembles the struggle, the black man's struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is happening here.
This is the place now.
Yeah. Everything is happening here.
I'll first go to Orlando Towers, which is a historic monument here in Soweto, and then I'll make my way to Soweto Village, or you can call it a suburb. And if you're a true old-timer, you can call it a location, as my friend is calling it here. Trust me, we're gonna dive inside, as usual, and see how the people live. And I also have the numbers.
But the most is Zulus.
So if you speak Zulu here, you're good to go.
You are good
You are home.
to communicate about people, even some other languages. They know Sizu.
I like that. I see.
I don't know whether you can see the towers, the Orlando Towers. They are behind these trees on my right, and on my left, you can see Soweto Village. Let's call it a village for now, because it is more of a settlement than an urban center. So the towers are part of the decommissioned Orlando Power Station, which was a coal-fired power station here in Soweto. They were officially commissioned in 1942 and were decommissioned in 1998, some 50 years later. And for now, they remain a tourist attraction. Of course, I'll get up close. Don't mind the sunlight. The sun is setting. And definitely you see more of Orlando Towers. So this is the place. These things are very tall, trust me. I know you might see them as short due to camera illusion, but trust me, they are tall. Officially, I'm informed they are 328 feet tall. That's about 100 meters. And so if this was a building, it will be like a 30-story building. Just an approximation. Whoa! Someone just tested his adrenaline. I'm told the towers are used for bungee jumping, which is an extreme sport for risk takers. It is not for the faint-hearted, I tell you. Tell us on the comment section. Will you dare do that? For myself, I won't. To give you the right perspective of how tall these things are, if you are a Kenyan and you know KICC, which is one of the tallest buildings in Nairobi, it is 105 meters tall, while Orlando Towers, 100 meters. That is Soweto settlement for you. We'll be getting there soon. This place is quite lonely. I guess that's why they call me Mr. Lone Traveler. Let me just take a walk around and see what's up. Anyways, let's meet in the suburbs in a few seconds. I just left Orlando Towers. They are right behind me. And I'm going right into the township. That is Soweto, a small township in Johannesburg, South Africa, with approximately 1,271,000 people. That was as per the last census. But in 2023, the population is estimated to have increased to 1,895,921 people. That means that close to 2 million people call Soweto home. To get you into the right perspective, that almost half of all the people living in Nairobi city. This means that Soweto by itself is bigger than Mombasa city, which is the second largest in Kenya, with a total population of 1.2 million people. You can compare that with 1.8 of Soweto. In terms of the population density, Soweto has 6,357 people living in a square kilometer. And remember, a square kilometer is around 250 acres of land. And so you can do your maths. This is a densely populated area. It is super huge. Actually, it is around 200 kilometers squared in terms of area. And it is just a portion of Johannesburg. You can see some houses on both sides of the road. Some are nice, while others are not too nice. But it's for you to judge whether this is a ghetto, a rich neighborhood, or a slum, depending on where you come from, or your perspective. But for me, my honest opinion coming from an African country, this is better. If this is what they call ghetto here, then South Africa is a rich country. The place is well organized and the roads are tarmacked. The place is well lit. I can see electricity all over. You can even see some street lights on my right. Definitely for me, Soweto is a nice place. In terms of gender distribution, 50.4% are females, while 49.6% are males, meaning there is a slight female majority with a gap of about 0.8%. It's quite small, but it's a bit balanced compared to the national average, which is 51.5% females and 48.5% males. Well, those guys look like they just came from a church service. It's actually on a Sunday, around 4 p.m. South African time. I'm having a good time here in Soweto, SA. And speaking of churches, I just spotted one on my left. Wow, it looks nice and modest. There is a series of more houses next to the church. Soweto is a beautiful neighborhood, I tell you. There are also plenty of trees. I can also see some new timers are having a good time. That's the famous Amapiano beat with its root here in South Africa. So history goes that the phrase Soweto is an English abbreviation from the words Southwestern Townships. So SO comes from the word South and WE, Western, while TO, Townships. So historically, the town was started in the 1930s when the white government started separating blacks from the whites. You know, the country had this policy of apartheid, where the then government believed that the whites should not integrate with the blacks. Well, I feel like apartheid is a decorated word for racism, since the government believed in separatism based on skin color. Like, for instance, the blacks had their schools, churches, villages, settlements, and markets, while the whites had their own. And so, in short, Soweto was created in the 1930s to create a blacks township. And one of the major factors that made Soweto quite popular, it's because it became the largest black city in South Africa. And although the town's population was quite high to deserve a city status, the white government was quite reluctant to call it a city. And by 1976, Soweto population could have status only as temporary residents, serving as workforce for Johannesburg. Remember, the city of Johannesburg is only a few kilometers from here. Another major factor that made Soweto quite popular is that there were serious riots in the 1970s. For instance, there were serious riots in 1976 sparked by a ruling that Afrikaans be used in African schools. So, Afrikaans is a language here, and by Afrikaans I mean A-F-R-I-K instead of a C, A-A-N. It's one of the most common languages in South Africa, mostly spoken by whites. And so by ruling that the language should be used in African schools, that did not go well with most blacks. And so the riot started right here in Soweto, but they were violently suppressed by the government. Around 176 striking students were killed by the government, while more than 1,000 were injured. After the incident, I'm told that the government initiated some reforms, but more riots flared up in 1985 and continued until the first non-racial elections were held in April 1994, when Nelson Mandela was elected the first black president of the Republic of South Africa. So there are some films highlighting all this, and Sarafina is one of them. You can go and check it up. I'm sure most old-timers have come across it. It highlights the plight of blacks, especially black students, in the apartheid regime. So let's check out the racial composition of Soweto. 98.5% are black Africans. Remember, the township was designed to be theirs, so they make the majority here, followed by the colored, which are 1%. Well, the colored in South Africa means the light-skinned guys born from the whites and blacks. In Kenya, we call them the half-castes. I hope you get the concept. The Indians comes third with 0.1%, followed by whites, 0.1% too, while others make up to 0.2%. And so from that numbers, it is clear that Soweto remains a black neighborhood. It is also good to know that South Africa has more than 11 tribes, African tribes, and all of these tribes are represented here in Soweto, with Zulu being the majority with 37.1%. That's quite significant, followed by the Sothos with 15.5%, another big tribe here. It's followed by Tswana with 12.9%, while Xhosa, I'm told is Xhosa, the Nelson Mandela tribe, comes fourth with 8.9%, while the remaining 25.6% comprise of others. Well, I'm told that Soweto was home to many celebrities. It is still home to some, up to now. And the most popular one was Nelson Mandela. In fact, his house in Soweto is still intact. It currently serves as a tourist attraction. Desmond Tutu, a bishop, also comes from the area. And lastly, Lucky Dube, a reggae artist, came from the area. Well, let me leave it at that. I'll be leaving the township of Soweto in a few, but please continue watching the scenic video. We will go all the way to Johannesburg with minimum cuts Tell you what, I really enjoyed myself in Soweto and I must come back. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, Village to Town TV, a channel that is dedicated to continue showcasing beautiful villages, towns, and cities across the continent of Africa. Also consider liking the video so that it can be recommended to as many people as possible, and smash the notification bell so that every time we post, you will be among the first few people to be notified. Also, special shout out to Team Village to Town TV, especially the South African chapter. Thank you for showing Mr. Lone Traveler the love. Also, for those who watch, like, and comment in almost all videos, I appreciate you, fam. Be blessed. Thank you.